guys, a warm welcome to the Yacht Connection podcast hosted by Kiki and Kevin. We're back in the building to talk about those topics that you always want to talk about. So we're here to make sure that we engage with you and talk about everything. Make sure that you can talk about the topics that you think you cannot talk about. Mr. Nemad.
Yep. All right. So we're here another day. Yep. So, like Wifey just said, all those topics, those burning topics, that's always been an issue to talk about. We'll be discussing them and much more.
Yep.
Continue to keep you entertained, continue to keep you informed, continue to follow us. The love is real. The love is there, same way.
And we appreciate
it. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, guys. So, we're going to be discussing another interesting topic, as usual.
Yes. It's about relationships.
We're going to be touching on a little more because there's so much sides to relationships, there's so much that have to do with the relationship itself. We'll be touching on as much as possible
where relationships
are concerned, because that's a general part of life that most people struggle with. So
today we're talking about someone who is in a relationship with someone, but they want to get married, right? You know, when you're in a relationship with a person, you both know, I think we've discussed this previous episodes, that you know exactly what you want from that relationship. You guys need to communicate about that from the beginning, to say, are we going to get married or not? Are we just kicking it or not? So for those people who are at a stage to say, you know what, they want to get married, do you have to live with a person before you get married, before you commit to them? Because it's been said that you never know, you have to actually practice living with a person so that, you know that this is the type of morning you would like to see every day, waking up next to this person for the rest of your life. You have to go on that trial period. I don't know if we didn't do that, so I don't know.
Well, there's a see me and come live with me is two different things, as they would say in culture.
Yes.
Seeing somebody, but I mean, for persons who are already in a relationship, I would suppose that most of these couples are already living under the same roof, because it's something that you have to practice in. Because living with somebody is different from just going and, see them every night, probably take them for dinner, stuff like that. I mean, it's considered as a relationship, same way, because of whatever consequence, maybe because of distance or whatever it is. But then when both are brought together now in terms of living under the same roof, it brings a whole different vibes, The atmosphere itself automatically changes.
But how come you didn't do that with me? You didn't say we must live together first before we got married. That didn't happen.
But I didn't agree to the question just now, if we should live together before we get married. I didn't agree to it.
Okay.
I'm just debating on it.
Oh, yeah. But what your point is, you're saying that see me and live with me are two different things.
The thing is, we actually were practicing before we actually got married. We got a short space of time, but we made use of it, because already we knew what we wanted already and stuff. And as
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but also we made use of the time, because the moment you're spending time around this person that you're in a relationship with, automatically it's like a training towards living together. If you understand what I'm saying. So even if you're not living under the same roof, but you guys are practically spending a lot of time together, it's not one of those visiting relationships where you probably see your boyfriend only on weekends and are
talking about in those relationships where people only see each other weekends, because obviously during the week they're working or something, and even though they talk 24/7, but they're seeing each other apart, or even if they see each other every day. So in those situations where you find that there are women who are like, no, I can't live with him until he pays lobola, or until we're engaged, or until he puts a ring on it, then we can move in together. There are people for cultural reasons and for religious reasons who will not live with a partner until they're married. So my question is that in those situations, do you think it's advisable for them to live together, as in what are the benefits of them living together before marriage? Or it's just like you can never know a person, no matter, even if you live with them for that time or a year or two before you get married, still you can never get to know the person 100%. So what is the point of living together before tying the knot? It's just a confusing topic.
Well, I mean, you already stated there, and you have to understand from that perspective too. The cultural difference is gonna make a big difference. Because like in my culture, it's okay to live with someone and not getting married to them.
Yeah.
It's okay. Unlike in the other cultures where you have to pay like fees, or you have to do certain things, or whatever it is. We don't do that in our culture, and it's a norm for couples to be living together under the same roof and not getting married, right? So like I'm saying, in terms of the whole marriage situation, it's like this. The relationship is already gonna spark that whole interest of whether we're gonna get married or whatever it is. Whatever decision is made, once it's a relationship that's going on, as in you're in the relationship, it's not like you're gonna meet. I mean, not everyone is lucky with the lucky eye to just meet someone and know that this is the person. Then, right? To say, listen, I'll get married within a day or 2, 3 weeks, whatever it is. Some people have to go through the whole courtship process and stuff like that. Some people are still old school. You know what I'm saying? But like for me, I mean, once you find the person, like with me, then I mean, I don't have to live with a person before I actually get married to them, because to me, it doesn't. It's not like it's gonna change anything, because what if you're this person? If you guys are supposed to be together, either way you're gonna be together. That's basically the draw line right there, because it's not like getting married before you live together is gonna pull some form of assurance or whatever it is to say, listen, he's gonna stay with me or whatever it is. You can divorce after.
Yes, that's true.
So I mean, the whole fact is that once it's a committed relationship and you guys agree on having that relationship. Now, like I said, like I stated earlier, the see me and come live with me is 2 different things. The thing is, even by just dating someone or just being in a regular relationship with someone, then right, and then say for some reason you guys bought a house and move in together, there are gonna be changes, because you guys are gonna be spending more time around each other, waking up to each other, stuff like that. So things are gonna arise out of living together, which is a norm, because you're not used to. Some people are moody. Some people want their space, stuff like that. So already there are gonna be challenges. Now, what you do with these challenges is that you try to, like most people would, make sacrifices and stuff like that to mend the challenges, instead of it goes right across in terms of with some of those habits that you might have. You might find yourself have to cut out certain habits or stuff like that. It's for the whole sake of the relationship itself. So like for me, definitely, some people think that you have to get married first, because to them it's some form of assurance, like it's gonna assure you that this person is not gonna leave, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Nothing will keep him or her if you are not meant to be together.
Right.
If it's not meant to be, and if you don't both work on it, and if you are both not giving more than 100% from your sides, nothing will keep him or her, whether you lived together or not. Yeah. So it basically boils down to what the individuals want. If you feel like, okay, this is the right thing, and they say men know from jump that they're going to marry someone. That's another topic for another day. But that's what they say. So in those situations, you're like, okay, can the men walk around with placards then on their foreheads to say, okay, this one is for me or not? We wish we could be in that life where you can spot and tell and say, okay, I'm not going to waste time here because this one is not for me. Let me find my happily ever after.
Well, the day it turns like that, then it would be in a different life.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the life we're living.
Yeah, in this day and age, and in this life itself, you have to learn, live and learn. Each day is like a learning process. So it's the same with even a relationship. You're gonna learn new things and you're gonna see new things. Some people are lucky to get married before they live together, but it doesn't mean that they if they had the chance to live together first, they wouldn't. you know. And then you have those who tell you straight up that, listen, if you don't get married to me, there's no way I'm moving in with you, you know, stuff like that. You do have people like those, you know, but
that's true.
but once both individuals are committed in terms of even relationship wise, in terms of having a steady relationship, then to where they're communicating and stuff like that, they know what they want, then they want to live together. I'm pretty sure if you want to live with someone, it's going to be communicated.
Yeah, that's
Meaning
true.
to say,
That's true.
I mean, I can't wait for us to get our own place.
Or it starts with a toothbrush.
Or even that, you know, because you'll find one party already own a house, like maybe the guy own a house already in some cases, and you find, like you said, it started with one toothbrush. You know, the girls are not comfortable as yet in terms of, so that brings everything down to comfort as well. Because say for example, you guys are kicking it, you guys are having a regular relationship. Yeah, so you're coming over to my place. You know, even if it's every night, and you sleep over, you wake up, go to work, whatever the case may be, and I would tell her that why don't you stay? Why don't you stay? Chances are, if you guys are really meant to be together, you're gonna end up, once you get to that comfort, because the thing with the female is that females have to be comfortable to do certain things. Females don't just want to come by your house and stay. Female will avoid a guy as much as possible. Even if they like the person, because they don't want to feel like cheap, and you know, females like to feel wanted. So like you said, it would start out with a one toothbrush thingy and then a rag, and then she leave a top, maybe a underwear, you know, slippers, you know, stuff like that. And then you find the person have a whole closet there eventually, and it just starts with just one sleeping over, you know, once you sleep over
and
one
also,
time.
Sorry. And also, I think with certain couples, I think because of the cost of living that is high these days, people cut down on costs by living together.
Yeah,
because a man looks out for his woman, right, all the time. So if, let's say, a woman lives by herself, excuse me, let's say a woman lives by herself and the guy also lives by himself, and you know, men are those people who like to take care of what's theirs. So he's gonna so he's gonna make sure that his girl is good financially as well. You ask, is the rent paid? Baby, do you need anything? The food and stuff. So that means he's basically living in two houses. So some people get to that point where they say, you know what, the cost is becoming too much because we now buying double food. You know, the costs are double. So why don't we just come together and live together to cut down on the cost, so that we only pay one mortgage or one rent, one bill from one side, instead of doing the two. People do that these days just to cut on costs as well, and that's understandable. I think people, if you believe that living together with, like we hear, we're not judging anyone. If you believe that living together with that person before you tie the knot will help you somehow,
so
you go ahead and you do that.
It's just a question that's put out there, you know, and I mean, everyone is going to relate to it differently. You know, because what happens is that you find some people comfortable with some stuff that you can't stand.
That's true.
So everyone is different. Yeah. So it's just a question that's put out there, guys, in terms of asking if you have to get married first, whether it's from a guy's perspective or from the female side. Do you have to get married first before you actually can live together? I mean, we're just sharing our opinions in terms of what we think about it.
And also, when you are getting, like, before you get married, there are those obviously habits, which is what people those who advise living together first before marriage are talking about, in terms of, in case he snores, you know, are you going to be able to handle his snoring for the rest of your lives together?
Right.
Or in case he has these annoying habits, because I think we all have the habits that we're human beings, so we all have those habits that the other person does not like, and it does not mean we're going to break up because of those, because they're minor or petty, but still they're annoying. You know what I'm saying? They're still annoying, and we all have that. No one is perfect. We all have those. So in that situation where you're like, the reason why I want to first live with someone is because I want to see if he's if he doesn't snore. I want to see how he looks like in the morning when I wake up, how he treats me during the day. Is he grumpy? Does he get grumpy? Does he get tired of seeing my face every day? All those things. If you have to do that, you're doing it just to do that, to find out that the results from that particular situation, then it's up to you. Yeah. I honestly, from my side, I think do you. That's all I can say. Whatever you feel like works, because like we said, some people do it for religion purposes, and some for cultural reasons. Right. And either way, if something is meant for you, or if someone is meant for you, that's what I believe. That if someone is meant for you.
So basically, your answer is that you don't have to live with someone before getting married to them.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to live with them.
Okay. I agree with you. It's not like, you get married. I do agree with you. But like I said, different people, they're going to have different experiences and stuff like that. And like you said, for cultural reasons, okay, you have cultures that put pressure on people too. You want to probably move in with this guy, but because of cultural reasons you can't. Yeah. You have to wait for the culture to decide when you live with the person or whatever it is. We have all these little obstacles. But for those freelance cultures that allow you to do practically anything you want to do, you find that you don't have to. Like I said, in my culture and back home, it's a norm to see couples living together. Like I said, it's the same way it started out with the whole 1 toothbrush thingy.
Exactly. And then the next day,
the only thing is that, and I've seen it. I mean, funny enough, I experienced that with even family members. Like I've experienced something like that with family members already. Okay. Whereas in the person was just visiting, and only to realize like the person actually moved in. So I mean, like
now
I said,
you're going into another situation now. Black tax.
No, it's not even black tax. Like we said again, like the question itself stated, do you have to get married first before live together or whatever it is? Like in my culture, it exposed a lot of that. You find a lot of what they call it. They have a name for it, but it's a well-known relationship back home. Like you see a lot of couples are like this because you don't find like a lot of married couple back home. Like people do get married a lot, but especially from the guy side, I don't know if it's their instinct or if it's their guys don't really get married. They don't get married in my culture. That is, you know what I'm saying. But it doesn't mean you don't find
why
guys.
Did you marry me?
That's another topic.
Oh wow! So you need a whole episode to tell people why you married me. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'll create that episode. Don't worry about it. But like I said, like you said, those are the little things that we're faced with too. Apart from cultural differences and all those stuff, you find like culture that put pressure. Like I said, with my culture itself, it puts pressure, especially on guys. Guys don't want to feel like a punk, or guys don't want to feel like they're no little. You understand what I'm saying? So there are those places like where I live now. It's kind of freelance. Nobody don't even care what you want to do.
No.
But like for me, once I'm with the person that I'm with, and I feel that it's
this is it.
Yes. Then obviously I'm gonna commit myself. Like even if we're not living together. Then we'll work on living together.
Again. So
we'll build together and stuff like that.
So with you and I, we did not live together, like live together before we got married. Also, it was because of the distance. But we did get married, and we've been together since that time. And now also with this quarantine thing that happened, it's like we were. We've been together for like 24/7, if I can put it that way, because sometimes I even just tag along when you're going to work just to come in and be there and see which women are coming to visit you. But
and you're bugging.
But what I'm saying is I've noticed that whatever it is that is going on now, we are married, and things that I'm seeing after saying I do to you are not as big as I can, that it can put me in a situation where I would say, I wish we could have lived together before we got married, because I wouldn't be here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's like that. So that's why I'm saying, whatever, I believe that whatever it is will be. The way it is, that's how it's gonna be, and it takes both parties to make the relationship work. So if we have to go with habits and whatever, there's some, oh my God, we know there's some people who have, what do you call it? Is it OCD? Is it called OCD? You know, those people that are always on point. If this thing is skew, they make sure that they put it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You walk in, you want your toothbrush to be placed in a certain way. If it's facing the left, no. My toothbrush should face the right. The shower should be.
Like I said, when it comes on to stuff like that, you have to make sacrifices. That's where sacrifices comes in the relationship itself, or in the marriage. Because like we said, there are gonna be those annoying habits.
Yeah.
Look, I'm someone, like with me, I love to see my bed neat. I'm a bed neat freak. I love when sometimes I would make the bed and I don't even want to go on.
I know.
But at the same time,
guys, he would rather sleep on the floor after making up the bed, and he don't want anyone to sit on it.
But it's just a passion that I have, and that was something that I had even before I met you.
Yes.
And then I realized, then you know what, that it's not something that I can carry along with me. I have to. It doesn't mean that you don't. It doesn't mean that you don't make up the bed properly.
I'm at that point every time when you're around. I'm like, maybe make up the bed, because I feel like, you know what?
No, but it's not like I put the pressure on you.
No, you don't. No.
Because you know what? I allow you, because in the relationship itself, I have to also allow you to do things.
My way,
I can't. Yes. You're gonna try whatever. You're gonna try your best to always adapt it, like in my ways. Like the question that you always ask is, baby, how do you prepare this? Or baby, how do you do this? It doesn't mean that you don't know how to do it, but your way is probably different than mine.
Yes.
So what you try to do, which is good, which I appreciate, is that you try to combine both ways and let so basically either both sides are getting feeds from it. Which is good. Like I said, that is good. So I mean, there are those habits, and people have other annoying habits, like even with the. Trust me.
With the dog.
I used to be, because I'm like that, I used to be a real neat freak. My mom used to always tell me that the woman that's gonna get married to me is gonna have a problem. because of the person I am. Because like when it comes down to everything, from the bed to the room itself, the setting
everything
itself.
Guys, let me tell you a story that happened this morning.
Hold up. You know what?
I'm telling.
Hold up. It doesn't matter. You know what? Even when living with my mama and stuff, and if anyone else do the dishes, she knows when I do the dishes. Because when I do, like, I have to make sure. You see, some people just throw down the rag and stuff. I have to fold the rag. I have to. Everything have to be in order for me. That's just where.
Yeah, I know.
So what happened? What happened this morning?
Guys, let me tell you what happened this morning. So there I am. I wake up. Happy just got home. Okay, I wake up. I go to I hadn't seen him at that time, but I heard his footsteps. So I go to the bathroom, because we have to come and record, right? We do work every morning when he gets home. So I go to the bathroom and go brush my teeth. So as I'm brushing my teeth, I hear someone mumbling outside the bathroom door, complaining. It sounded like a complaint. It sounded like a complaint.
Okay.
Your voice is deep. So even when you're talking soft, it sounds like you're fighting. So
maybe I'm not fighting.
So I know you were not fighting, but yes. So I hear this mumbling, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? What is he complaining about? So I come out, I look, and I see he's fixing the rag. Is it a rag or a mat?
Whatever you call it.
Yeah, that little mat. So he's fixing it, and I think I heard him say, "Why is the rag like this? Why is the mat like this?" Right? Okay. The kids were playing last night. Obviously, every evening the kids before they go to bed. They run around the house. They do whatever they want to do. And some things are turned upside down. If I don't wake up, like if I'm already in bed, I don't get up to go and check what did they mess up. As long as the house is not on fire, I'm fine. So I will see it in the morning. So that's what happened. So I didn't fix the mat last night. And I didn't know the mat was like that.
So you're saying that I still have annoying habits.
Maybe you do. And I saw the mat also because it also was like, oh my God, that mat looks wrong. I saw it when I was going to brush my teeth, but I was like, no, I'm gonna fix it as usual when I'm done. So, but then you came in before, because normally I'm up and out before you get home, before you get in the house. So you always meet me by the door and I'm coming to work. So that's what happened. So you fixed the mat before I could fix it. And that was kind of like, oh my God, why is the mat like this? And I say to you, but you just got here. Imagine, guys, he just got home. He hasn't even said, hi, baby. And all I'm hearing is, why is the mat like this?
I didn't see you. If I had,
you hadn't seen me?
No.
So who were you talking to?
You were in the bathroom. I was only fixing the mat.
So why were you talking? You should have just fixed it and kept quiet.
You know what? Since you want to fight, let me answer the main question then. You want to live with me first before you get married?
It's too late. I can't do nothing. We do have those annoying habits. I know I have annoying habits when it comes to...
like leaving the cupboard open every time you go in them.
Oh my God.
What about that?
Oh my God.
But you know what I do? I leave it open.
You leave it open?
No, I used to close it, but I leave it open now. Because you know what? I'm just compromising. Because whenever I say things, it's a complaint. But if you say something, it's a point. So
no.
it's just a female version. It's okay.
So I leave the cupboards open. You've told me that before.
It's just a habit. I realize it's not just you. It's one of those habits.
I leave that. I hate.
And it's not fully open. You always leave it half open, like.
You know what?
Saying,
but at least it's allowing you to pass.
Whatever. You see what I'm talking about? Females always have a reason to do things.
Listen.
When they do things, listen. Guys, you gotta get married before you live with the person, or what?
Wow. In a situation like with me with the cupboards, let me tell you, yes, I don't know how I can put it, but I'm not lazy, even though I am sometimes feel lazy.
Everyone.
So it's like when I open, especially you only find the cupboards open when I'm in the kitchen cooking, right? When I'm in the kitchen cooking, that's when you find the cupboards open most of the time.
Yeah, once you go to the kitchen to look for something, baby,
you find the cupboard open, and it's a cupboard that chances I'm going to open again. Right?
Baby.
So if I'm cooking and I open the spice cupboard, it means I'm gonna go back there to the spice cupboard and get something else. So I might as well just keep it open.
You stop talking nonsense. So you only trying for Team Kiki to be taken up for you and say yes, Kiki.
Half open.
That's right. Let her stop trying to convince you guys.
Yes, I understand.
It's just an annoying habit that she has that she doesn't want to admit to. But it's okay. At least I admit
it's a habit, I know, but I didn't know it was annoying.
No, it's not annoying to me. But it's something that I noticed.
But he says it's not annoying.
But
you know what's annoying?
What?
You know why one of the habits that annoy me with you is you banging the cupboards.
That's just
when you close, it's like when you get a plate or something.
I'm strong. I'm strong.
Everything you do it's like you're fighting, I'm like, what's going on?
But at least I'm not doing that to you.
You're not doing that to me. I just feel sorry for the things you touch.
But I only bang you against the bed during certain time.
Listen, he's going for sex again. No, we will not. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to change the subject. We're talking about the annoying habits.
At least I'm not banging you. I'm just banging I'm not banging against the wall.
But you're rough, even there sometimes.
But you have to be rough sometimes. You think it's all the time you can be playing with it?
Whatever, baby.
Baby,
listen.
You want it to be the same way all the time?
No.
Okay, exactly.
Why? How did we get there, though?
Because you're bringing it there. So since you're bringing it there,
okay, another annoying habit.
So basically, we need to change the topic then.
No, we're not. We're mixing together annoying habits and do you have to live together before you get married?
Because I guess annoying habits go together with
yes.
that. Okay, all right.
Yes, it goes together because I think that's for some reason, if it's not for cultural reasons for religious reasons. The other reasons why people choose to live with a person or prefer to live with a person before they walk down the aisle is because they want to see if there's anything about them that they do not know, another side to them that they can't live with. That includes leaving the cupboards open.
So you're saying you can't live with me? So why are we living together happily married?
I didn't say I cannot live with you. It's too late for me now. It's too late for me to back out. But like I said, you just don't listen. You choose to listen to what you want to listen. You pick and choose. Selective listening. I said the annoying habits that you have, I don't think I would have said no to marrying you had we lived together before that. That's what I'm saying, because they're minor, they're petty.
Okay.
Yes, banging of things is not something I can say I'm not gonna marry him, because unless I am one of those people who put things in a certain way, say I don't want to hear noise, I want silence. There's some people who are like that, but I'm okay. It's not like I can ask for a divorce lawyer because you bang stuff or you break things, or when you close the door you bang it or whatever. It's annoying, but it's not something I can divorce you over. No. Same goes when I tell you, when you finish in the shower, just wash up a bit so that your hair is not. I'm scared of hair. I don't want to touch anybody's hair. I can touch your hair.
Whatever. So don't touch it.
And I can touch you here, like I'm touching your thighs and legs. It's okay.
No, don't.
But if I walk into a place and I see there's hair all over.
All right, so this is a competition about annoying habits.
It's not a competition.
So you want me to start throwing annoying habits?
Okay,
I'm not gonna be throwing no annoying habits. Guys, I live with her just the way I accept her, and I love her just the way she is.
I have accepted you.
Just the way she is, and I'm good with that.
So what are you saying? That I haven't accepted?
The habits that are there, they're nothing that's gonna put me in the spot where I have to break up or look for any lawyer or anything like that.
Exactly.
I'm good. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch it.
You know what I'm saying? Guys.
You know what I'm saying? Their ear is on it, because now you're telling people, and I do. You know what the funny thing is? I listen to you with everything that you say. This is it, guy. I pay attention to not just her body and all that. I pay attention to how she wants things to. If she says something like she doesn't like something, I listen to her and I fix it. I don't ignore her. So whenever, even with the bathroom situation, that's something that I fix. The moment she mentioned it to me the first time, every time I'm getting out the shower, and it's not like I never used to wash out the shower before. It's just I never used to spend as much time as I do now, because I want to make sure that when she gets in the shower, it's not a problem, meaning she won't come across nothing that's going to make her uncomfortable. Am I wrong or am I right?
You're right.
Exactly. So why you make it seem like I don't compromise?
No, I didn't say you don't compromise.
Because I listen to you.
Yeah, you do listen to me, baby.
Right,
you do, and I'm trying to listen to you with the cupboards as well. I'm trying, because sometimes even when I'm in the kitchen and I hear you coming, I try to close it quickly before you get there. You see, so it's a compromise.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't listen to me. I'm not saying you haven't changed, you haven't compromised. No, you have changed now. You do wash out the shower.
Okay, guys. So we didn't get to live together before we got married, but
now the annoying habits are there.
But we're still happily married.
Oh, yes. We're still happily married, guys.
She ain't going nowhere. Don't listen to her.
So you think I'm gonna divorce you over some gay in the shower? You're crazy.
I don't know if you want those Latinas to. Yeah.
God. Yeah. Listen.
But like we said, guys, I mean, there are those. I guess that's the whole purpose. Then most people want to live with someone first before they actually get married.
Yes.
Where it's in. Can I really actually stand this person? Can I be around this person 24/7? Like, funny enough, this quarantine thing has proven that we are really perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we spend 24. We were already spending time together, but we'd be going places. We'd be distracted by other stuff. But
now we couldn't go anywhere.
We have to be in the same circle, like the same
house 24/7, same bed. There's no outlet.
Yes.
The only outlet that I have is this place where I come here and I start doing some work.
Yeah, like when you come to the studio, and then I'm gonna have to call you.
Yes, he calls me. You'll be like, I'm giving you 30 minutes.
You have an annoying habit there where you don't have proper time management. I always tell her, time management, baby.
And I don't have time.
She doesn't even look at time. It's like whenever she's working, she even forget about me.
Oh my God.
You know,
I'm sorry.
and it's not because she don't love me, just
No.
because she don't have time management.
Yeah,
When she's working, she just working. You
I
know what?
switch off.
You know when
Yeah.
I'm working,
You think about me?
I'm thinking about, yeah, of course.
Oh.
I'm gonna be listening out for the kids. I'm gonna be listening out for you, stuff like that, and I'm working.
But I also listen out.
Baby, stop talking nonsense.
It's just that with you, you'll be far away from me, and I'm in a totally different place.
You are talking nonsense.
But the kids will be with me, just like yesterday.
You could be on the same bed with me working.
Oh Lord!
It's still gonna be. You're just zoned out.
Oh my God!
Which I understand. Which, like I said, nothing. I like to see you working like that because you know what. I like when you're that focused, but then you know what? Because I'm that jealous over you. Like I love your attention.
You don't like sharing me with anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's a problem, especially with her. Oh my God. Yeah, with the gadgets.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Annoying habits. Being on the phone.
Yeah, she has this annoying habit of being on the phone. She has more than one phone, and she's on all of them. And I'm like, yo.
But you bought me the other one. You fed the habit. You bought me the second phone.
But it's not like I don't talk to you. I said, baby, she'll be eating and one is in one phone and there's a sandwich in the other end. And I'm like, baby, do one first.
I'm a media person, baby. Don't forget that.
So what?
I'm in media. So you're saying, what's happening in the media.
So you're saying to me that I don't need to be replying to emails and stuff like that.
You have to reply.
You know what? For me, I separate work time from family time. Straight up.
Okay, baby.
When it comes on to my family time, I'm not busy sending no email. When I get home in the morning time from work, if I have work to finish up, I'm gonna finish it up. Just the same way we're working now.
Yes.
Yes, what I make sure I do. I don't go to sleep. I don't tell her to wake me up. Then let's work. I came home from work, and here I am.
Straight to another job.
Yes. I don't hesitate or nothing. I just come straight to the other job, and that's it. So what are you saying?
I'm saying I love you for all that. I'm saying I appreciate you.
She would never find another husband like me.
Oh wow!
And I know that, and I won't allow her to.
See, I'm being abused already. I'm being cornered. No, I love you. I love you, baby, and I appreciate you for everything. Whether you're a neat freak or not, I didn't know that you could compromise when it comes to being a neat freak because of the stories I've heard.
Funny enough, out of all of them, I mean, I didn't know that I could compromise my bed. Seriously, that one, out of every other attachment that I had, that was the one that I was. Really,
and you have compromised,
you know what?
Because sometimes
if I'm even, I have to make up the bed before I even go to sleep on it. And you always ask me, baby, what's the purpose? I just came out of the bed. What's the purpose? You're making up the bed, then you're gonna lay on it. That's just me.
Yeah.
It's just the energy that comes with it. There's just that energy.
Yes, the bed has to be clean for you to have that energy of falling asleep the right way.
So I guess when you guys decide whether you want to live together first or you want to get married first, think about some of these things.
And you tell us.
But don't let it discourage you though. Yeah. Because like I said, relationships are made for you to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. You have to give something. You have to give you have to let go of one of those annoying habits or something. You have some people that have it worse than some.
Yeah,
that's true. Some they can't stop go clubbing. Even when they're in a relationship, you find them in the house and they're getting dressed, they're going out with their friends. Come on, you gotta drop those friends too.
And there are some annoying habits that one cannot take.
Yes.
You please engage with us on social media and let us know. Tell us your stories, or you can send us an email or whatever you prefer, yardconnectionpodcast@gmail.com, or you can chat to us on our social media pages and let us know on your side, what are those annoying habits that your partner has that you cannot, like, that you look at and you're like, okay, this is annoying, but we cannot break up.
I guess that determines not only the marriage, but that determines even the relationship.
The relationship, yes.
So when you guys make this decision whether it's to get married first, because even if you get married first, you're still gonna be faced with the challenges of living with the person.
Yeah.
And if you say live with the person first, then get married, you're still faced with the same thing.
The same, so unless I think compromise like you did.
Yeah, of course. You have to.
Like I did too.
Yeah, she did too. but you know what? Like it all comes down to just making those compromise. You have to give something, especially and that's when you really know that you love somebody and you really care about somebody.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we are so attached to these annoying habits. Like I've been attached to that habit from I was growing up. That was just me. And look at me now. I didn't even know that I would, get rid of. Like I said, even when I just met you, and I had that habit of calling. I used to call all females Michelle
Baby.
or baby.
Yes, all females Michelle.
And it's not from a sensitive point where I'm looking at relationship or nothing.
And you don't do that anymore.
That's just me. I don't do that. I don't even remember who is Michelle. Yeah, wife would blow my mind away.
I never used to have a problem with Michelle though. I used to have a problem with baby. Calling every female that you interact with. Thanks. If somebody, like maybe go into a grocery store or whatever, and somebody, helps him and the lady from the store, and I'm like, oh, thanks, baby. And he used to do that a lot, and I told him, you need to stop because you never know how misinterpreted that baby can.
But I've been using that word ever since. It's just that.
Yeah, but now what happens when you say baby and the guys, the lady has a boyfriend or a husband standing right not far from her, and you don't know that that's the boyfriend. And if anyone comes and calls me baby, a man calls me baby, would you agree to that?
Calling you baby?
Yes.
Baby, the first thing is this.
Boom.
Hold up. The first thing is this. I'm always gonna be close to you. And for some reason I always stand out, maybe because of my height. And the moment they see me, they know already what time it is.
Oh wow.
So no guy is gonna take that chance of calling you baby.
Exactly. So you know it's wrong.
No, it's not. I know it's wrong, but I'm just saying that what? Even
that was a habit.
Even if they had it in their head to call you baby,
they're gonna think twice before. Yeah, so you do it because you know ain't nobody gonna touch you.
No, like I said,
because you stand out.
No, from with me now, it's because it was just one of those habits. Like I said, one of those annoying habits that I had. I used to love because I love females. Not meaning that I want to be with every female, but I appreciate females and respect females. So I like females being called the best names or looked at certain way because the world itself is like the world itself to me is a female. Because they produce all these lovely things, the trees, the birds, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate females a lot. That's just me. So with me, it, like if I call somebody baby and I realize the wrong interpretation is coming out from it, I'll clarify it immediately. I've done that already.
Yeah, you have.
You know what I'm saying? So I've done it. Like I don't have those habits anymore.
No, you don't. You have made you have compromised and you have sacrificed and you have let go of the most annoying habits, which was start calling females baby.
There's no way I could be. Yeah.
That one had to go immediately. You can keep the neat freak one, it's fine, but that one had to go immediately because
baby and you're walking on the road and holding hands and calling another girl.
Imagine that. You didn't do that.
You
didn't get to that point. I made sure from jump.
My wife would be flared.
I made sure from the beginning
she doesn't even like when other females look at me. It's all good. I'm handsome, right?
Baby, there are some people who look at you and they already in their minds they have these things that are going on. And guys, you know what? Let me tell you a story about another time. So we'll go to a hotel. We do some getaway weekends every now and then. Well, before the whole coronavirus situation happened. So we used to just take time out and go away for a weekend. So that the time we spend time at the hotel and we are there and this lady comes to me and she says to me, I left Abby sitting, we're just about to have dinner. So I go to the bathroom and then this lady follows me into the bathroom, I think. And then she greets me nicely and I'm like, answer back and everything. And then she's like, is that your husband? I say, yes. And then she's like, no, she actually didn't say, is that your husband? She said to me, are you the lady with that guy, the tall guy? I said, yes, that's my husband. And then she was like, is your husband? I said, yes, that's my husband. And then she was like, okay, I was wondering, if I can share a room with you guys, I will pay. I'm like, what? What in the hell? Imagine, and I'm standing there. It was the time when I was down using the bathroom and I was washing my hands. Do you know? I actually literally just froze for a little bit because I was trying to understand what she's saying. And then she's like, I don't mind. You don't mind, do you? I'm like, what is going on here? So I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. We can't share a room with you. She's like, no, I'm gonna pay you guys. I said, no. Then I left. So, but in my head at that time, my head is just spinning, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I get to the table. I talk to hubby. I'm like, one of those girls, those ones, she followed me to the bathroom, and this is what she said. And then he was like, what did she say? And you say something like, so you know what she meant, right? It was something like that you said to me. And I'm like,
because you didn't get the interpretation.
I really didn't get the interpretation of it. Because I was trying to understand exactly what she meant.
Because you know what? She found me attractive, but at the same time, you know what? This is the whole thing about a hotel now. This is the concept behind a hotel. Most people think that once you show up at a hotel, you're just going to be banging it with just a girl. You just bring a girl. That's how a hotel is looked at. Like one of those spots that you just go and bang or whatever it is. People don't think that you actually go to a hotel and spend weekends. Couples do that just to get away and stuff like that. They don't look at a hotel like that.
So to her, I was one of them chicks that was
right. So you know what? Already, she would just use the opportunity to probably say for her own pleasure. Whether it be like a threesome or whatever she had in her head, she was going to bring that across to you because she's only thinking that you're just a banger.
And she wanted to pay us.
I know.
How much?
She saw me. She see how tall I am and how attractive.
And then she was like, okay, I'm going to get that basketball check for the rest of my life. And then next minute you're exposed.
No, like for me, like I'm very much satisfied, so I'm good. I'm good.
Anyway, so. we moved away from the topic, guys. Sorry. But those are the habits we talk about sometimes. You're like, okay, that was just way too much. But anyway, thankful to you guys for joining us today while we had this discussion about the annoying habits and do you have to live together before you get married?
I guess they fall under the same roof.
Yes, they fall under the same umbrella, because that's the main reason why people, that's one of the main reason actually is why people live together first.
It's a main reason towards both, It's the main thing whether you want to get married to this person or it's the main thing if you want to live with this person.
Yes.
Because you look out for those things because you're gonna be like, can I really stand that? You look
even
out for
if
those.
You're not going
even
to
if you're
married.
Not gonna get married, remember now, can I really wake up every morning and make breakfast? Can I actually adjust to that person? I'm used to just waking up and go get Uber Eats or something.
And you also looking at the person, is this as a man, is this a face I want to see every day, no makeup?
Yeah.
This is what she looks like without a wig? This is what she looks like without makeup? I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, let's leave it right there. So some people got to feel like you're stepping on their cards. I mean,
Trust me.
But like we said, just share your feedback, just interact with us.
Engage with us and let us know.
Inbox us and stuff like that. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe so you can hit us up on the Nembz Family Page show on IG.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll and you can email us at
yardconnection@gmail.com.
Right, for sure.
So let's catch up again.
We're gonna catch up again. Like we said, it was just one more interesting topic. So we
dragged it.
We share what we thought. We try to cover different areas. That's just how we are. Although we mention a topic, but one topic has so much. It's like an umbrella.
There's so much.
There's so much to go with one topic. So we try to spread it as much as possible, guys. So I hope you guys loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for the love and the support.
From Kiki and
Kevin Nembz, right
we
here,
out.
right now, right, baby.
Yes, baby.
You wanna live with me before you get married?
Mr. Annoying Habit.
Love you, baby.